Hey everyone, Miss White here, and I just want to take a minute and talk to you about one way that we can respond to a question that uses the phrase use evidence or use details. So when you're reading something, whether it's on a test, on iStep, on reading something for history or science or English or math or anything, whenever you see, math, it gets a little bit more complicated, I admit, but whenever you see the phrase use evidence or use details from the text, from the passage that you have just read, from the realm of something you were required to read or wanted to read, and then you're asked to support your answer using evidence or using details, those two phrases should be a humongous red flag or flashing light. Like ping, ping, red flag, warning, 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 warning. It is this big, huge, bling, 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 bling thing that you should think immediately, I should use MAAM. I should use the MAAM format. Yes, ma'am, I can answer that full force, no problem. Okay, so what is MAAM? MAAM is a format to help you answer questions using evidence from the text. To answer using details, well, let's just go through what MAAM is real quick. First and foremost, restate the question and give an opinion. Turn the question around, if you will. Put it inside your writing. Then you have author. And what that means is you want to go back to the text that you read for proof. You can use a direct quote. You can summarize the quote. But you want to use a transition phrase like, in the text it says, or according to the passage from this place, it said this. The author shares with us, the author states, blah, blah, blah. It's very important that you introduce that detail as well. And then we're going to do it again. The text also says, it goes on to say, another example from the text is whatever. There are so many different ways that we can do this. Finally, we need to conclude it. And we're going to give my opinion again. Sort of. It's not really my opinion as much as it is my own words. So really, that's what I want you to remember. Me means my own words. An author means from the text. Okay? Okay. So the final me, just to make sure it's clear, is so this proves my initial opinion. How? Explain it. You're probably going, I do not understand what you're saying. That's okay. That's okay. Let me give you an example. Okay, as you can see, I have read the article Laundry Around the World, and I've also marked it up already. Just so you know what the article says, I'm going to go ahead and read it out loud real quick. And feel free to pause it so you can take a look at what I've marked. This is called Laundry Around the World. Clothes get cleaned in many different ways. Everyone wears clothes, but some people wear a few clothes, and some people wear a lot of clothes. Some clothes are for playing around and getting dirty, and some clothes are fancy for more formal occasions. Even though everyone wears some form of clothing, everyone gets their clothes cleaned in very different ways, depending on their living conditions. Just because people live in the same country doesn't mean they all clean their clothes in the same way. Some people have washing machines in their home. Some people take their clothes to the cleaners and pay someone else to wash their clothes. Some people wash their clothes in a pan or tub of water, while others wash their clothes in a stream or lake. Since water is needed to get clothes clean, they must get dry. Some people use a large dryer, and some people hang their clothes on a line to let the clothes dry naturally. There is no right or wrong way to clean clothes. Everyone has laundry, but everyone has a different system for getting them clean. So now that I've read and marked up the text, I want to answer this question. What is the main central idea? Use evidence from the text to support your answer. Remember that if I see the word use evidence or use details, that should be like a big red flag waving in my head going, I don't know what whatever sound a flag makes when it's whipping in the wind. It should be like blaring in front of our face like a strobe light. So obvious. Use evidence means, oh, I need to use MAAM. Okay, enough with my spiel. Now let's see how that works. Well, I think that the main idea is the fact that it doesn't matter how you get your laundry done as long as it gets done. So that's what I've written down. Remember, MAAM, me, restate the question and give my opinion. In the article, Laundry Around the World, the main idea is that it doesn't matter how you do your laundry as long as you get it done. Okay? So I restated the question, what's the main idea in this article, right? And I've given my opinion. It doesn't matter how you do your laundry as long as it gets done. When I say that, can we prove that that's true or false? Nope. That's an opinion. So that's my opinion. But I don't have to say my opinion is, nope. We just state it. Go for it. Okay. So I've done the first M, right? Now I'm A, which is we want to add from the author. So we have me. Oops, I forgot to fix that. Okay, so we have the M. In the article, Laundry Around the World, the main idea is it doesn't matter how you do your laundry as long as you get it done. Then we want to add our first A. Remember, that's what does the author have to say? What is in the text? So I said, the text states, even though everyone wears some form of clothing, everyone gets their clothes cleaned in very different ways, depending on their living conditions. As you can see, I quoted this directly from the text. I just copied and pasted it right in my thing. And also notice that I'm not separating each part separate like this. Nope. It all gets smushed together. It gets smushed together in a paragraph. So we should always smush our MAAM responses into paragraph form. Okay, so now we have our M. In the article, we've already read this sometimes. Then we have our second A. In the text it says, even though everyone wears clothes, blah, blah, blah. Now we're adding our third point, or our second A. And as you can see, I gave it the transition. The text also explains, right? But this time I didn't quote it directly because it was a really long spot in the article. And I just wanted to condense it into like one sentence. So I said the text also explains that some people have washing machines, some pay others to wash it for them, and some wash it by hand in a pot, tub, creek, or lake. So I included all the information from the article, but this time I wanted to make it more my own words, but still a fact from the text. And there's my second A. Okay, last but not least, we're back to me, MAAM. Me, author, me. Okay, so this, though, is just, again, it's my opinion. But, again, we don't want to say my opinion is, right? And so I just said this proves that the article's main idea is that people want clean clothes. It doesn't matter how they get clean, right? As long as they get done. People want clean clothes. So I just kind of took this first M and I reworded it a little bit for the last M. Guys, that's it. That's the whole MAAM response. It's as easy as MAAM. You can do it too. Remember, because this is a video, you can watch this as many times as you need to watch it. Have a great day. Talk to you later.